Alrighty. What's crack-a-lackin', everybody? I'm Milky Seed, and today we're going to be finally starting Chrono Trigger after a long absence that it did not deserve. I'm by myself today, as usual. Yeah, that's going to be the new norm. But I want to take the intro of this game to briefly talk about it. Chrono Trigger was one of those games that I didn't really necessarily own growing up. It was one of the first games that I emulated, believe it or not. And it was at the behest of my cousin who wanted me to play it, who got me into a lot of JRPGs such as Mario RPG, Final Fantasy VII, and so on. And because of him, I also discovered the Dragon Quest franchise. So Chrono Trigger will always hold a special place in my heart because it is a very, very good game. And while I did grow up playing the Super Nintendo version a lot, I also played a decent amount of the DS version, which is my preferred way of playing it, as I just like playing it in a small little handheld on the go. I know the movies are like 240p, but honestly, I don't think that's a big deal. I absolutely adore Chrono Trigger. I think it's a fantastic game, and I'm happy that so many people also agree with me with that sentiment. Uh, One thing that I do kind of not like about the game is the actual art style of the official artwork and in the animated cutscenes, which is insane because Dragon Ball is one of my favorite art styles of all time. But I just feel like Akira Toriyama's art does not really match with the vibe of Chrono Trigger too much. But at the same time, it doesn't really matter. I do like the art in the game. I just don't think it matches Chrono Trigger. I also found out that that's pretty common amongst a lot of people, but that's besides the point. Anyway, this is Chrono Trigger, one of the best JRPGs ever made. What else is there to really say about it? I probably won't be doing everything in the game. This will be a very casual playthrough. I'll be exploring at least most of the content that there is. Like, I'll try to do the side quests. I'm unlike with like Mario Sunshine, I won't be looking up a walkthrough as I'm playing unless I get absolutely stumped. I'll probably try to look up walkthroughs in between sessions so that way I can see if I missed something and I can go back and get it or whatever. I should have did my research beforehand, but I had a busy day, so I was unable to really do that. But the intro movie's over. I've blabbled on for about 3 minutes. Why don't we finally start Chrono Trigger? And another reason why I kind of wanted to play this by myself without my friends in Discord with me is because I feel like I'm a different person when they're around. And I feel like it's just slightly harder for me to get into the game when they're around. But enough yammering. Let's just hit new game. Hopefully everything sounds okay. Hopefully the music's alright. I hope it's not too overpowered. So we can either have the HUD cutting into it or the HUD not. I think for the sake of the video, we will have the HUD cut into the top screen, which is the bigger screen for you guys, because I know a lot of people are probably watching this on mobile, and that's just to help you. Okay, plus it also kind of helps me if I decide to like make highlight reels of this in the future, so like people can actually like see the health and all that nonsense. Because I might do something interesting with this series where I'm going to try to make smaller parts and trim the fat a little bit to mostly show the important parts of the game. But without wasting any more time, let's get into it. This young man's name is Chrono, without the H. Oof, I already see a little error. I didn't crop the top screen enough. I thought I did. Chrono. Chrono! Chrono, are you still sleeping? Okay, that's a little better. Come on, sleepyhead, it's time to get up. Dear me, I'd forgotten how beautiful I don't know I don't know how to say that. Lenine's bell sounds? Lenine? You must have been so excited about the Millennial Fair that you couldn't sleep last night, could you? Well, you better not let that giddiness get you into any trouble. I want you to behave yourself today. Okay, Mom. Come on now, out of bed with you. Now, Chrono does a little stretch. Okay, we hold B to do a regular walk, and I'm gonna just... so obviously, right off rip, what we're going to do is go to our settings, because we get more of them. We can do moderate and battle message speed. We'll set that to moderate just so it's faster. Actions. We can have the status bars turned off, but because we have them up at the top, I think it's fine. Control scheme, walk, run, shortcut assignments, movies, window design. Ooh, we have different windows. That's cool. We'll stick with the default for now. I might, like in Pokemon, I might change that a few times. Shortcut assignments. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. If you don't do this when you do menus, Jesus Christ. Can I just leave? Okay, it's showing me how to do that. You can tap it quickly with the stylus to disable it. Yeah, I don't think I'll be using that feature all that often. Not gonna lie. Okay. Why don't you give it a try? Well, we're not doing any of that. I wish it told me how the battle gauges would show up. I wish I knew what that meant. Alright. If you don't mess with the options as soon as you start a game, you're a crazy person. Oop, I think I see another problem. The game screen isn't big enough now so you can see slightly the background. There we go. Now we gotta make the bottom screen just a tiny bit smaller so they're not like cutting into each other. A lot of troubleshooting because I made this in a little bit of a rush. I think it looks alright. It's about time. By the way, you're going to see... Oh dear, what was her name again? That young adventurous friend of yours. Harry's home. Her name is Luca. Our friend's name is Luca. That's right. Luca, you're going to stop by and see her new invention at the fair, aren't you? Well, run along then, and be back before dinner. Hello, Meow. Mom. Oh, I almost forgot. Here's your allowance, dear. Have fun at the fair. Okay, 200G. Wow! Mom is generous. How much G? Is that just the G we start with? No, we already had 400. Thanks, Mom. We can go to the inn. You been to the fair yet? No. What are you doing here, then? You'll have to wait another 1,000 years for a Millennial Fair. The festivities are in Lenine Square, just up north. More tents and stalls than you can shake a stick at. Welcome, welcome. Make yourself at home. I suppose you won't be staying long, though. Oh, I hope my shift ends soon. I want to go to the fair, too. I can't move because of the lady. Lodging is 10G. Would you like to stay for the night? Why would I do that? You can go stay in your bed for free. Remember that earthquake we had the other day? No. You're an oblivious one, aren't you? Well, never mind then. This box has been handed down for generations. Should you somehow manage to open it, you're welcome to its contents. Mysterious force seals it shut. I was actually trying to check this. Oh, that one always has that message? That's funny. What do you say? You spare 10G to buy me a drink? Sure. Thanks, I'm gonna play you a song in return. Alright, that's enough of that. I'm out of here. Mayor's Manor. The Mayor's Manor is basically like a little area for you to, Fresh up on your adventure skills, basically. Mayor has a soft spot for adventurers. He has established his manor as a library of adventuring know-how. The contents of the chest in this house were placed by him for adventurers to use. Feel free to take anything you like. I believe you could talk to the different NPCs to learn more about the game. Though, I don't think we need to. I'm just gonna walk in and steal everything because I'm a little wiener. I don't know if I'm going to explain everything in this game because I, quite frankly, don't know everything in this game. That girl, Luca, was over in the square going on about how she made the discovery of a lifetime. Something tells me I'm as happy now as I'll ever be. That's a little sad. Now, of course, there's a lot that we can do right at the start of the game. Visit our star in Leaning Square. Okay, well, we can actually go south and interact with the bridge here. Zenon Bridge. And if you talk to these people, they all talk about how excited they are for... You're going the wrong way. A fair, we're going to the fair. Not going that way. Oh, she turned around. You talk to the different NPCs that are just walking by. Cool little detail. If we keep going south, there's a whole different town down here. The Poor Inn. I believe this inn is just 20G. There's nothing special here. Snail Shop. I think this is just a bar. Some monsters can coexist with humans. Take that piano player, for instance. 4 centuries ago, a woman named Fiona died trying to revive the great forest that once flourished to the north. It's a sad tale. Everyone's off to the festival. Bunch of lazy slobs. I'm a piano man. Play me something upbeat. I've got some spicy jerky. I've been saving it for a special occasion. I might let it go for, say, 9,900G. How's that? How about that? No thanks. I figured. The fact that that dude's playing drums on a piano is pretty impressive. I want to go to the fair too. Gran and Gramps went to the Millennium Fair in Shrooms. We're keeping an eye on the house. Sucks to be you guys. We go to the mayor's residence. The children are slipping away from us. It's so painful to see. I hate my dad more than anyone in the world. Jeez. Dad loves money more than he loves me. Gwahaha! I run this town. I'm so rich I don't know what to do with it all. Give you 10G if you spin around 3 times and cluck like a chicken. Okay. Gwahaha! That was great. Here you go, 10G. Thanks. You can do that as many times as you want as long as you leave the area and come back. Everyone says Daddy's greedy. That's not true, is it? It is. And here's a free shelter. Shelters work exactly like tents do in the Final Fantasy series. When you're on the world map or at a save point, they fully restore the entire party of HP and MP. Oh, I skipped over the market. Here we can buy a few things, such as potions, panacea, Athenian water, which is basically Phoenix Downs, and shelters. Oop. There's the steel saber, the iron bowgun, and the pea shooter. Kind of want the steel saber. We're really close to getting it. Bronze helm, which we could get, and the bronze armor. I don't think we want the bronze armor because I think we get some soon, but we'll take this and we'll equip it right now. Yeah, we don't have anything else that we can equip. If we save up our money, we can come back for that saber. But the cool thing about Chrono Trigger is right off the bat, you're able to do basically a lot. You're able to do a lot in this game right off the bat. For example, we can just go into Guardia Forest. And in Guardia Forest, there are monsters to fight. Basically, this would allow you to... How do people describe it? Have your own, like, difficulty for the game? Your own starting difficulty? Because you can level grind right off the bat, get some money, equip yourself. You can do whatever you want. And I like games that do that. That right there is a critical hit. That looked beautiful, baby. And unlike a specific enemy that we can go battle at the fair, we can get money here. Which is a nice way of gaining money. Obtain a strength capsule. Why don't we put that strength capsule to some use real quick? We'll go into our inventory, go to the strength capsule, and we can, well, that was... Oh, user move. Okay, I see what's going on. We'll just use that on Chrono. That will increase his attack stat. The way that attack is determined is your equipment plus your strength stat, and that is your attack stat. Bonk! Now, we should take the time to battle as many enemies as we can that look new to us, simply because there is a bestiary, and my little completionist self loves games that have bestiaries. I love games that have bestiaries, item books. I don't know why, I just do. I know, it's so stupid, but I like completing it. One of my favorite kind of, I guess, item book, we just learned our tech, we'll go over that in a second, is in Paper Mario Sticker Star of all games. I really like how you have to put the stickers in kind of like a museum. Harry's calling me. That's funny. Hello? Don't say meet up to me. You're here? I thought you'd said you'd be out till later. You lied to me, motherfucker. Ugh. Apologies about that. I have returned. But I don't know, I like the idea of putting like the little items in a museum-like area. If Paper Runner Stick Star was more visually appealing, I'd probably care. But anyway, after every battle, you earn TP and experience points. They're two separate values that, well, I don't think any of your techs, which are like your spells, kind of, are tied to your level. You can see how much TP is needed until you learn the next one, which is really cool. So we learned Cyclone, which is Chrono's first ability. And he'll learn Wind Slash after getting any more. Cyclone is pretty good tech, honestly. You'll be using it a lot. So we go to tech, we can go to Cyclone. As you can see right now, it's not really doing anything. We let them all beat up on Chrono. They begin moving around, and if we wait while they're moving, we can target all of them at once for a nice clean sweep. Although we did have to take a lot of damage before, you know, I could do that. So because we, you know, why don't we show off that, like, bestiary I was talking about earlier. Here it is, the bestiary. It shows you what they can drop. I don't know what charm means yet. We'll figure that out later. But look at how high that defense and magic defense is. That is absolutely crazy. DBZ-ass looking characters. But yeah, the art in this game was made by Akira Toriyama. You can also see their weaknesses, where they're found, and even what kind of text they have. So basically their abilities. There's even a little completion percentage at the bottom. We can easily cyclone these two right off the bat. Ow. Oh, they're all going to attack me. Chrono's going to take a good amount of damage. Nope, not that last one. He dies. Just gotta wait for our meter to charge, and bam! Thankfully, Chrono one-shots, I think, all the enemies in here. None of them are particularly strong. And how much money do we have now? 719. I think we needed about, like, 850. 850. Before we could, buy that next saber. Hi, meow. Why don't we just take a quick little rest in our bed to fully charge up ourselves? And I guess we'll go to the fair now. Why not? Why not actually progress in the game a little bit? There's lots to do at the fair, lots to see. But we should probably just kind of walk up. But oof. Ouch. I'm sorry, are you okay? Oh no, my pendant. Oh no, my pendant. Don't tell me I lost it. If you're playing along, make sure you talk to her before grabbing the sparkly. Oh, thank goodness, my pendant. I know it doesn't look like much, but it has a lot of sentimental value. May I have it back? Absolutely. Thank you. You must live in this town. I came to see the fair. Awfully boring wandering around alone, though, isn't it? Hey, why don't we walk around together for a while? Wouldn't that be great? Sure. Yahoo! This'll be fun! Oh, I never told you my name, did I? It's, this lovely girl's name is Meryl. Or Marley? I say Meryl. It's Marl. Oh, it's supposed to be Marl, I think. And you're... Chrono without an H! What a nice name. Well, pleased to meet you, Chrono. Come on, let's enjoy the fair. And now we have a friend with us! You can explore and do the fair while having Marl in your party. For example, if we talk to this cat has a below average IQ. And we're trying to have the best possible day at the fair. This cat is bugged. And I can't get around it. Come on, cat. Oh, bye, cat. Yeah, if you talk to it again, it runs away. Because the cat has room temperature IQ. And because of its silliness, we want to make sure we talk to it first. Come on, get off the corner. Get off the corner. There you go. Come on. We want to take it over this way. There it goes, finally. And now if we talk to this little girl. You brought back my kitty, thank you! Chrono, you're so sweet. Yeah, that's one of the things you can do. If you talk to the girl first, it'll actually bug something out later on, and it'll have the opposite effect of what it's supposed to, for whatever reason. I forgot to close the door to my room. Now the cats are all coming in. Drinking contest, step right up. Mash A as fast as you can. I'm bad at this. Seven, is that the best you can do? You're awfully competitive, aren't you, Chrono? If you can do all 8, you get 5 silver points, which are a special currency at the fair. The easiest way to earn points... Well, let's talk to this guy first. My dear Rafe made that lunch for me. Always the highlight of my day. It gives me that extra oomph when I'm starting to feel worn down. This right here, you can interact with and have a full heal. Don't take the old man's lunch. What's wrong with you? You come over here. I'm not going to sing this, but if you can beat this robot up, you'll get 15 silver points. This is the easiest way to gain silver points. And there's kind of no reason not to. But there is a special mechanic with this guy, where if you're too close to him when you strike, he'll counterattack. And his counterattack does slightly more damage than his regular attack. And he won't counterattack the person who attacked him, it's whoever's closest. Okay, he's just whooping Chrono's butt right now. Ooh, that was a... I mean, anytime you see that flash, that is a critical hit. 1 TP. As you can see, he didn't drop any money. That's what I was referencing earlier. And now you get 15 points. Now, as you can see, they are clearly trying to tempt you to take the old man's lunch for that full heal. Because you just got into a fight, easy way to heal, easy way to grind. Don't do that. Don't be a menace to society. But I think we're going to go into Guardia Forest and do some fights with Marl with us. Just to get some extra money. So we can go buy that nice looking saber down south. As you can see, Marl doesn't do as much damage as Chrono, but she still one-shots these guys anyway. Can everyone stop aiming for Chrono, please? And these guys drop a decent amount of money. 48G? Hell yeah. Chrono's level increased again. Chrono already level 3. Damn. I didn't mention it earlier, but when we picked up that strength capsule, capsules are everywhere in this game. I have no idea where all of them are, but I'll try to keep an eye out for the ones that I do know. Off stream, though, I might go ahead and gather a few if I can go back and get them, if I happen to skip them. Or who knows, maybe we'll get them on stream so that way you guys can follow along. I don't know. Those guys only give 9 experience, but still, money. I kind of want a decent amount of money. Eating. More scarabs. Oh, the bird's also an enemy. That... kind of forgot about the bird. Ooh, Marl crit on it. Still alive? Wow. Marl learned Aura, and we learned a dual tech. Aura Whirl. So dual techs will consume both of your character's turn if they're ready. I don't really think I need to explain that. It's just the two characters doing moves together. I don't remember how much the sword was. I'm gonna go check. And possibly buy it if we happen to have enough now. Because the more damage Chrono does, the better. You know what I'm saying? I believe that chest behind that man there is one of the few chests that are in the background that you can that actually has something in it. It has like 900. It has like a random amount of money, and I'm sure the only reason they put it there was so that way there was an easy and obtainable way for the player to get not for the player, but for playtesters to get good to get a lot of money to set them for the playthrough. That's the only reason why I could think it was there. Jesus, I could not speak. My goodness. Anyway, we could get the stronger bow for Marl, but she doesn't really need it at this particular moment. But if we bring Marl back to our mom, well, this is a pleasant surprise. I've never seen you bring any girls home, except for Luca. Who's this pretty new friend? I'm Marl. Nice to meet you. Marl, you say? Now, where have I heard that name before? I could have swore I recognized you. Perhaps it's just my imagination. Chrono Trigger is what I would like to call a quirky RPG. Similar to like Earthbound and maybe even Undertale. I'm saying that just to spite people. But it's one of those ones that has fun dialogue in my opinion. Like the Mario RPGs. Even Final Fantasy VI to me is a quirky RPG. The race is underway. Be quiet and watch. If you want to try to guess the next winner, talk to me once the runners have lined up after the race. Well, while they're doing that, we can take a look at this guy's wares of his super... Oh, he had the bronze blade here the whole time. No, wait, no, bronze blade. There is the silver sword that you can grind money for and get. However, don't do that. It is not worth it. It's not good for a very particular reason, and we'll go over why it's not a wise idea to grind for it now. Later. I used to live on the continent to the east. Come and see me if you're ever in need. By the way, is there any chance you could talk that young lady into selling her pendant for me? Sorry. Yeah, it's none of my business, brother. Alrighty, looks like the race is finished. And the winner of the last race was the GI Jogger. Try and guess the next winner? Sure. I'm gonna go with Cadillac. And while they're doing that, I'm gonna talk to this guy. This bird said he'll buy accessories if they're in good condition. Maybe I should sell this old pendant of mine. That's kind of a hint to what's supposed to happen. To what you can do. Don't say yes to that. That's not your decision. You can't sell the pendant. If you pick the pendant up first and then come down here, he'll basically say that, oh, well, it looks like he, looks too, I don't know. He says something along the lines of that he can't buy it. You dare insult a gem, Long? I know, right? Long coming in here. I don't think he meant it as an insult. I think it was just an observation. And the winner of the last race was Green Ambler. Hey, Night Owl, welcome. I'll go Cadillac again. You always bet on the cat. Cat is good. Any day now. I forget how many silver points you get for this. It's not a lot. I've sat here and gotten it wrong like 20 times in a row. So, yeah. Cadillac, you failed me. I heard Luca and her father put together another crazy invention. I sure hope it doesn't blow up like the last one. They ought to be ready now. Oh, I want to see. Come on, Chrono. Is this game on Steam? It is on Steam. There is a Steam version. I don't know if it's missing content compared to the DS version. The DS version is just the one I prefer. Anyway, we need to grind out a good amount of silver points. So we're going to be battling Gato a lot. Thankfully, Chrono goes first and does good damage. The DS version is very expensive. Thankfully, I still have mine from when I was younger. And with that, he should be done. Oh, no, I'm not going to try to sing it. I just tried to. No, I can't sing. There's another 15 points. We just walk out, walk back in. Let's see. I think we need a total of 130 for what I want to do. Another quick tidbit about Chrono's Cyclone is that it does deal slightly more damage than his regular attack. It's not like his basic attack, but less damage or the same damage like most other games. So it is slightly better. And don't worry, you can use techs outside of battle. Oh, so you can run around while text boxes are up. Ow, 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 ow. Bonk. Tomorrow leveled up, which is always good. A level up is always nice, always appreciated. Right now, there are currently ads. It says that there's ads playing, but if you join later, there probably are none right now for you. Damn, if Chrono crits, it just dies. Oh, we ran through him. This Akira Torias robot right here. Just look, you could just tell in this sprite in particular and another enemy coming up, you could just tell it was Akira Toriyama who designed it. Stop punching me, man. Lucas robots beat me up, man. I wish you could see how many silver points you had in the menu somehow, but you know what? It's whatever. It's whatever, bro. And Chrono goes from doing 39 and 40 to 43. Always pleasant. Ow! Damn. That did exactly enough damage to KO Chrono. Okay. Chrono, get up. Alrighty. Should have healed Chrono, but I thought, you know, oh, it's been doing 13, 14 damage. Looks like you got 105. 10 silver points for 50 gold, or 50 G, is also a pretty good, like, comparison. You can buy, you can buy the bronze helm here if you wanted. We don't have the money for that. We could go get the money for that to put it on Morrow. Lucas' device is all set up, we know. And you can buy things like the panacea, potion and stuff here. I think it's going to tell you that Lucas' device is set up now. You do have to talk to that specific NPC in order to trigger the, I guess, the flag for Lucas' device to be ready. Which is kind of silly when you think about it. But, like, what else? Well, it's an older RPG. It kind of reminds me in Pokemon Coliseum, how you have to talk to that one NPC in the Poke Center in Fenax City in order to trigger progression. Which is really weird. Oh, but before I forget, you can save on the world map, but not in the adventure field. I don't know why I said adventure. I'm going to overwrite my old save file. Just because I don't want to accidentally go back to it. It's nothing special. I was just doing... It was from the last time I streamed this game. I have no use for it. But the reason why I wanted to save was because... well... I want to make sure... I don't want to waste my silver points, you know? Hi, Kefka. How many silver points would you like to spend? I just came to look. We'll start off with probably one of the hardest games, the 40-point game. L button is left arm. R button is right arm. Y is laugh. A is surprise. This is Simon Says. Good luck. And that is... I don't think there's a... Yeah, okay, there is a soft reset button. I forgot what surprise was right off rip. Let's go try that again. You don't have to do this now. You can come back based almost at most points in the game for this. But I just want to do it now and get it out of the way. I want to spend a good amount of time at the fair. I like hanging out in the fair. I pressed it, damn. Oh, shit. I pressed it and it didn't count. Ah! That's so annoying. I'm mad. Let's go again. Whoop, 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 whoop. Ugh. God damn it. What's tripping me up is that sometimes I gotta press the L button twice because it's not registering. You better start working, game, or I'ma belt ya. Oh, mamacita. My sell points 40. Let's go again. I'll get it this time. No. Oh, god damn it. I'm doing so bad. I'm doing so bad. I apologize. The last time when I was doing this casually, I did it on my first try. I'm so appalled with my skills. Like my years of Mario Party mean nothing. No, oh, god damn it. Oops. I didn't mean to hit that button. We'll get it this time. We'll get it this time. Usually I spend about like an hour or so here just messing around. I'm walking in. Bitch! I got you! I'll drop this doppeldoll at Chrono's house. Alrighty, that was pretty damn good. We finally got it. That took a good second to do. We'll save again. And I will do the 10-point game. Forget what the 10-point game is, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Now, I just finished watching the episode where Shiny Noctowl beat Morty's Gengar. The Shiny Noctowl is a highlight of that. So this is basically keep track of one of them. I'm Biggs. I'm Wedge. I'm Piet. The sad part is that they can all occupy the same space. So it's kind of annoying to tell which one they are. I'm pretty sure this is Piet. Wow, I can't believe I got that. It's a Pyozo doll. It'll spruce up your room. I can't believe I got that. I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty good RNG. They all like kept into the same. They all were spread out enough to where it was kind of easy to keep track of them. How many points do you have now? You got 55. No problem. We could spend. We can fight the robot twice to get 30 points, and then we can do the 80-point game, which depending on how the RNG decides how it wills itself, you could easily get it done in like one go or get it done in Never, because it's annoying. I wish Ash used his Noctowl more. I wish Ash used more of his team more in general. Not gonna lie, I feel like he doesn't utilize his team to its to its fullest potential. They're just using the regional. Sometimes I wish Ash would just have evolved Pokemon, but I get it. They want to have the ones that are more marketable. Like, they want to keep Chikorita, because it's more marketable as its first form rather than its later form. Well, if Chrono just crit right off the bat, we would have been done that fight. A regional bird, 2 to 3 starters, and an OP Pokemon that'll leave after 5 episodes. I mean, he kept the Dragonite in the 1 series, so, Alright, now that we've gathered up 30 more points, I'm going to head back out to the world map, save, and we're going to try the 80-point game, which, you know, I'm going to say it. I'm going to toot my own horn. I'm pretty good at it. That's right, I'm trying to jinx myself. Because I'm a crazy person. Let's go, let's do it. Hi, Kefka. How many silver points would you like to spend? 80 points. Monsters will close in from above, throw beanbags at them, and push them all the way back to the cage. A hostage you provide will be slowly lowered into the flames. You can buy time by hitting the blue light to raise the rope, but let your friend get charbroiled and the game's over. So you can knock the first one out right away if you're quick. And you can completely ignore Marl if you're fast enough. Or not. You can completely ignore Marl. I didn't get as lucky that time. We'll try again. Low-key like the pilot episodes a lot in the early voice acting. I like when Ash had a slightly lower voice in the Indigo League. I think it fit him much better than how it gets later on, where it's much more higher. Anyway, let's try this again. This time we gotta remember to hit the blue light. 80-point game. You can usually always get the middle one out right away. There we go. Easy. Well done. Take this cat. You get a cat. Alright, now that we finally did all the games there, which is the main reason why you would even want to do that, we can go back to Chrono's room. Oh, look, there's a new cat. I don't know the name of the cat, but you get cats by continuing to do those games. And you got the Chrono doll here, who do Chrono's various sprites. That one's pretty cool. Grams of cat food, 0. And you got the little doll. I like when games have little silly things like this where you can spruce up like some part of like the map, like your room or a house even. I don't know why. That's always like one of my favorite little details in games. But now, we've basically seen everything the fair has to offer, so we can finally progress. They said Luca's invention is ready. Oh, just a minute. I want to get some candy. Well, we did string Meryl along for quite some time, so why don't we just let her do her thing. Don't try to leave too quickly. Don't press a button. Let her pick out her candy. Thanks for raiding. Trust me, it'll come into play later. Step right on up with the time and courage. Our first ever hyperdimensional transporter is the invention of the century. Ooh, missed opportunity. Simply hop up here, and you'll be teleported here. This fantastic machine is the masterwork of my beautiful and brilliant daughter, Luca. I don't know why he didn't say invention of the millennia, since it's the millennial fair, but whatever. Oh, you can walk right through him. Give it a try, kid. Oh, it's you, Chrono. Chrono! I was wondering when you shown up. No one wants to try my telepod. Would you be so kind? Oh, this will be fun. I'll watch while you try it out. Just hop on to the left pod. So what's really funny is you can just come right down and talk to Morrow, and it will act as if you did the pod. But we'll see it. System activated. Initiating energy transfer. Spin! Whoa! Whoa, amazing! So, how was it? You want to go again? You can do that as many times as you want. Oh, I just slid over there. That looks like fun. I want to try it too. Huh? Chrono, when did you manage to pick up a cutie like her? It's alright, isn't it, Chrono? Just right here. Don't run off on me. Wouldn't dream of it. Behold, ladies and gentlemen, as this vision of loveliness steps aboard the machine. What a weird line. Yeah, okay, I'll be right back. You sure about this? There's still time to change your mind. No way, I'm not afraid. Okay then, everybody, let's give her a great big hand when she teleports from the platform. System activated. Initiating energy transfer. What's happening? My pendant, it's... Spin! Oh. Spin. Luca, she's not reappearing. Well, alright, as you can see, the girl's vanished before your very eyes. Show's over, folks, move along. What just happened, Luca? Where is she? The way she disappeared, that couldn't have been the telepod. The way that rift appeared and the way her pendant seemed to be reacting to it. Something else must have caused it all. Well, what are we supposed to do now? Is there any way we can help her? That girl's face was so familiar. I know I've seen it somewhere before. Chrono! Oh, you're going after her? What a fine lad! It's the only way. I don't know where that hole leads, but we've got no other choice. Let's just hope it opens up again. Well, it's worth a shot. That pendant seems to be the key, so hang on to it, Chrono, and brace yourself! System activated. Initiating energy transfer. Boost the power output. Roger. More! I need more power! Roger! There! I think we did it! Good luck, Chrono! I'll follow you as soon as I figure out what went wrong! It would appear that that rift has left us in an unfamiliar area. Oh, and we're ambushed as soon as we get here. If you remember earlier, I was talking about enemies that are clearly Toriyama-esque. These little goblins! Yeah, they definitely reek of Toriyama style, and they have so much personality. Like, look at these little buttheads. Blue imps are weak. They're fodder. You just give them a good... Oh, okay, Chrono. Decapitating them easily. 6 EXP, 3 TP. and 36G. I gotta fill out the map. My autism demands me. Well, this does not look like the fair at all. And Marl is nowhere to be seen. More of these little butt heads, if we can just wait for them to get a little bit closer. Ah! I think I messed up. So as you can see, even though you can play the waiting game, there is a bit of risk versus reward. Do you wait for the enemies to get closer? Or in the time you waited, you probably could have gotten another turn. Oh, here's a little item, potion. I don't know where all the chests are, but like I said, the main thing I'm going to be going for is just the content. The power glove. Now you're playing with power. Now you're playing with fucking shit. Okay, silly reference aside, Chrono has the headband on, which would give him +1 speed. Speed is a very weird stat in this game, as it will usually stay low. And the reason why it stays low, in a sense, is because the way that speed works is it determines how fast your ATB gauge goes up. But we'll be putting the power glove on Chrono, because I like damage. And if you're... But not every battle is required. Just like in Pokemon, you can skate around enemies and just not battle them. And this is a little example of enemies in the environment just also being, like, you know, people. But I want to fight everything. We also have a new enemy here, the Roundilla. But we're not going to wait on that. We're just going to all over them. 3 for the price of 1. Oh, it feels so good when you pull that off. Hitting multiple enemies with techs is just so good. And as you can see, the area does look kind of familiar, but the landmass is slightly different. A millennial fair here? Have you been in your cups? Our kingdom is only 600 years old. King Guardian the 21st still reigns. At last I checked. I'm pretty sure that's 21st. I scarce remember the days before the war against the Fiend Lord began. The months turn into years. When will this all end? That's an inn. We don't want to go there just yet. We want to go into the market. So you have the mind to buy some weapons and join the fight against the Fiend Lord's army, have you? Wonderful! But remember to equip the weapons you buy. Not much meaning elsewhere. You didn't come all this way just to look, did you? Surely there's something you'd like to buy. Yeah, why don't we take a look? He does have the pea shooter, bronze helm, and the padded vest. I could probably sell Chrono's old wooden sword. It's only 50G. And the hide cap, why not? I don't think we need the grind. You don't really need the grind in this game, which is a nice feature. If I come back for that padded vest, unless I find one. I'm Bantha, the village blacksmith. I'm forging this bell at the king's behest as a symbol of his love for Queen Lena. Or Lean. The queen's vanishing act had me worrying if all this work would be for naught. After all, what's the bell without the queen, eh? But it seems they found her in a canyon up north. She's back at the castle now, and I'm back to work. Ah, that's the canyon we were just at. My husband wants a daughter both clever and fair. Where are you, you say? You some sort of simpleton? Even a hat would should know this is the land of Guardia. Our kingdom wages war with the Fiend Lord's army day and night, restoring peace. Fighting to restore the realm's peace. Pray tell, you know that much at least. No. Truly? You're a wayfarer then. I suppose you might not know if that's the case. There, have you gone mad? This is no time for mint and merry. Or mummery, whatever that is. Oh, praise be, they found Queen Lean wandering up in the canyon. She's been missing for so long, I'd feared the worst. She must be back at the castle by now, getting some much-needed rest. I think our hearts are all a little more at ease now. With Queen Lee disappeared, it was all the king could think of. He thought it was the Fiend Lord's doing and dispatched soldiers to the 4 corners of the realm to find her, but she's been found. That's all that matters. This guy wasn't here. You're an outsider? The name's Toma. I'm an explorer, and say if you could spare 10G to buy this round, I'll be a storyteller too. Buy him a drink! Another mug! Cheers, friend. Well, a promise is a promise. It's about the missing queen. My travels have taken me to the cartel in Western Wood. And there's something most peculiar about that place. It's only a hunch, but, beg your pardon? They found Queen Lee in a canyon? It appears my suspicions were misplaced. Oh, okay. The Phelan's army laid waste to Xanon Bridge. We've lost our only way to the southern continent. Damn, that's rough, buddy. How much is the lodging here? 10G for the night? I don't need to stay. I'm only missing like 20 health. We're good. Oh, there's that box. It's still here. Interesting. The land is different, but the same. Well, why don't we head on over into Guardia Forest once more? Oh, a green imp! Just a rainbow of imps. But we can easily cyclone these three to get them out of our way quickly. And that's what we call easy, baby. Ooh. Another strength capsule. Again, I like my Chrono to be as powerful as humanly possible because it's kind of funny. Give Chrono more strength. Why not? He doesn't need it, but it's funny. If we check, or if we get near this one, I didn't even get to press A. Whoa, they're riding them! These are the Roundillo Riders. I don't know if they're going to get close. We probably could have just attacked them. That was a crit. Like I said, because I waited, that kind of made it me take unnecessary damage. Had I probably just attacked instead. Key example of just sometimes hit them. Just smack them. Gotta wander around and check the entirety of the map because that's what you do. You gotta let the game... You gotta explore all corners of the map in games. Oh, crap. Well, these guys are pretty spread out. So I think we'll just go for a kill right off rat. Right off rat? Rat! These aren't rats, these are Roundillo Riders. And they drop a pretty good amount of money, all things considered. Whoa! Damn, he dropped a shelter. I believe that is a renewable source of shelters because they will constantly happen every time you reload the area. I think we can wait for these guys to get close. Nah, we'll just kill these two right now. Getting a little bit low on MP, not gonna lie. But I think because we killed those two, this guy won't have enough time to get another attack in, and we can just do that. 75G. I have like an odd obsession about getting money in RPGs. I don't know why. But I think what we're going to go do real quick is I'm pretty sure we have enough money for that padded vest. So why don't we get it? Actually, how much is that pea shooter? Yeah, the pea shooter's 800. Padded vest is only 300. We can buy one. Why not? My thanks do come again. Shut up. Padded vest increased Chrono's defense to 30. And since we're on the world map real quick, we'll take a minute to just use that free shelter we got to fully restore Chrono's MP and HP. One of my cats is messing with the door. And why not? Let's save. A lot's happened. Where's our stats? Is it just in here? I guess so. Okay. And why don't we look at our bestiary real quick? There's Gato. He only has 76 health. Thought he had more than that. There's the blue imp and the green imp. Not too much difference. Actually, it doesn't tell us their attack. I thought it would. Huh. Very interesting. My only issue with streaming this game is that the VODs do get like copyright claims on YouTube because of the music. It's so annoying. Well, that's Square Enix. Yeah, they're all gonna hit Chrono before this cyclone goes off. Well, I don't think they're... Did it not hit the one down there? Ooh, what? I shouldn't mess around with these guys. They deal decent damage. Yeah! You're next. Yeah! The combat in this game just feels so good. Obtained a panacea. I took a lot more damage than I wanted to. Oh, that's a lot more Roundillo Riders, though. I think I'm about to get beat up. Dang, I was hoping Chrono could get that one. See, trying to get the Cyclone, man. Fishing for the Cyclone, and I'm just like... I'm gonna get my butt beat because of it. I'm not too worried about Chrono's health or the damage that they're dealing, honestly, unless they crit. Ow. I think we're okay, though. Fill out the rest of this map. I don't think there's anything over here. Nope, just a box. Dead end ahead. Oh, thanks. I don't think there's anything in these bushes. Alright, let's move on. To Guardia Castle. Halt! Who goes there? I've not seen your face before. And those outlandish clothes. Would you be one of the Fiend Lord's agents? Would we? Ha! Fat chance, look at him! The boy's not built to lift a sword, let alone serve in the Fiend Lord's army. I suppose you're right. Now run along, boy, before we're forced to lock you up in the towers. Stop that at once! Queen Lean! That man is my friend, and you would treat him as such. But, your majesty, there's something strange about his look. You refuse to obey my orders? No, forgive me, my lady. Please enter. Please pardon us. We had no idea you were Her Majesty's guest. I envy you to be favored by the Queen. Since we're allowed in Guardia Castle, why don't we walk around? Go downstairs if you wish to rest. The knight's quarters are below. This is kind of why I wasn't really worried about Chrono's health, because you get a free rest here. The Fiend Lord's troops are strangely quiet. Something must be afoot. If only Sir Cyrus were here. You've heard of him, surely. Nope. You don't know the great Sir Cyrus? From what depraved village do you hail? Long ago, a vile beast named Yakra lurked in the western forest. People were loath to wander near. But since the cathedral was built there, no monsters have been seen. It seems the place is truly blessed. Oh. Sir Cyrus was the commander of the Night Herd, sworn to protect the king and queen with his own blade. 10 years ago, he and a lone friend departed on a quest, and no one has heard from them since. What a relief! Now that the queen's been found, we can refocus our efforts on the war. Xanon Bridge is our last line of defense. It must hold, even if it means our lives. You're the queen's friend, are you not? Talk to the maid if you need the rest. I already did. I wonder why we're the queen's friend. It's a little, odd, wouldn't you say? What is over this way? The dining hall is below. The master of kitchens has a foul temper. Best stay out of his way unless you fancy a tongue lashing. That sounds sexy. The dining hall is for members of the knighthood, but you're welcome to at our tables. Eat your fill before you go. I'm dying. I'm dying of hunger. Your meal is ready. Ready. That's what I said. Finally! Nom nom. The master of kitchens has earned his post. His cooking is worthy of at least 3 stars. Wow, I gave him 7 more stars. The Fiend Lord's troops had better watch out for us. Hungry, my lord? Take a seat in the upper left corner at the left table. Okay. I thought she said upper... What? Am I stupid? Take a seat, upper left corner of the left table. Yeah. I guess I can't. I'm interacting with it. I'm pressing A. Also, this music reminds me of Luigi's Engine Room. Okay, I guess I can't. So you and Her Majesty the Queen are acquainted? Etha! The kitchen is a battlefield in its own right. Have you come to season my broth with your lack of culinary experience? Out, you have no place in my kitchen. Oh, what in the name of all that is good is this ice cream that Her Majesty so wishes I prepare? Sounds like you're mishearing ice cream. Oh. I thought we just saw these guys in the knight's quarters. Where is our food and drink? Oh, Commander, beg pardon, it's not quite ready yet. My men and I risk our lives in this war. Is it so much to ask that you keep us fed? Quickly now! Enough of your self-righteous ranting. You knights aren't the only ones putting your lives on the line for this kingdom. I think I've lost my appetite. I have no stomach for meat braised in cowardice. See that my men are fed. What cowardice? He stood up to you. That's bravery. Go and find someone else to command. I don't need you telling me how to do my job. Can I sit here now? The commander is a good man. The master of kitchen but rubs him the wrong way. Our new commander is working hard to fill Sir Cyrus's shoes. Oh, that's why. Sir Cyrus sounds like a great man. King Guardia the 21st sits in the audience within. Be mindful of your place. The king's chambers are atop the tower ahead. The knight's quarters are downstairs. Go straight from there and you'll find the stairway to the left. I am to understand that you played some part in helping rescue my lady wife. I owe you a debt of gratitude. Might you know what befell Lean? She's been acting rather oddly since her return, and she seems to have lost the coral hairpin she always wore. She's treasured that thing so. Forgive me, you must be tired. Please rest in the knight's quarters down the stairs to the left. I'll speak to the commander. The queen's chambers are above. She has granted you permission to pass. Very odd. We've done nothing for the queen, yet they're acting like we have. My phone just went off. 100G. I don't know if I wanted to open that. What do you want? Be gone from here. Just between you and I, the Chancellor has been acting strangely these days. I've spied him sneaking out of the castle time and time again. The only thing I've noticed out of the ordinary as of late is that the Queen's personal guard, the frogish creature, has not been around. They say a curse turned him into a frog, but I question the truth of that. No doubt he's been one of the Fiend Lord's spies all along. People think the Chandler's behavior is strange, but I don't find it troubling at all. The Chandler is a man of strong faith. Why, he goes to the cathedral every day to pray. The Manolia Theater. Didn't I buy bronze armor? No, this just outperforms it. Okay. Should have waited. But, whatever. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'm sure we'll have use for it later. Potentially. Anyway, we best not keep a lady waiting. Let's go see the queen. Gotta check all these rooms. Potion. I'm pretty sure some of these chests, if we don't open, we can get better items, but whatever. Her Majesty awaits you. It's been over 10 years since Her Majesty first came to this castle, but she's scarce aged a day. In fact, she looks even younger now than when she disappeared. Aether! You're the one who saved our creed? Our creed? You're the one who saved our queen? I'd expect one a bit more dashing. The hell? Ah, there you are. Please leave us. I need to have words with this man in private. As you wish, Your Majesty. Come nearer, don't be shy. Hehe. Fooled you, didn't I, Chrono? It's me, but everyone keeps calling me Lean for some reason. I'm glad you came. We were only together for that short time at the fair, but somehow I knew you'd come for me. Thank you, Chrono. What's happening? I feel like I'm being torn apart. Help me, Chrono. I'm scared. It feels like I'm dying. Please, Chrono. Help! Her Majesty dismissed you already? You didn't engage in any untoward behavior, did you? Of course not! Well, let's hope that is the case. What do you mean? By the way, did Her Majesty seem somewhat not herself? No. Truly, perhaps I worry over much. A great number of things change as the years go by, but there is one thing that will ever be the same. It's women and their insufferable love of gossip. Okay, bro. Chrono! Now, how were you allowed in here? Phew, you okay? Did you find the girl? She what? She disappeared? It's just as I thought then. I knew I recognized her from somewhere. We seem to be in Guardia, but it looks a lot older than the Guardia we're from. They must have mistaken that girl for her ancestor. After all, that girl was our Princess Nadia. Whoa. Marl, that is Princess Nadia, is a descendant of Queen Lee. Man, a lot of unique sprites. Oh wait, no, those two are the same. I'm an idiot. Queen Lee was kidnapped, and someone was supposed to have gone and saved her. But now history's been changed. Oh, little Blue Garlic Jr. Look at him go. Oh. Mara looks so much like the queen that they probably called off their search when she appeared. But if the real queen is killed... Let's not create like a loop. Mara will never have existed. But there still might be enough time. If we can save the queen, history as we know it should remain unchanged. Alright, seems like a simple enough mission. Something must have happened to the queen in this era if she isn't rescued. And if something happens to her, her descendant, Princess Nadia, will never come into being! We have to find the real queen. And with that, Luca joins the party. I told you that padded vest would come in handy. And she's already wearing one. Well, I'm an idiot. I guess we'll go look for the queen right away. We'll gear Luca up just a tiny bit. I don't think Luca comes with any text right away. But she does have that special scope which allows us to see the enemy HP. which is kind of a nice feature. I like being able to see enemy HP in my games. Chrono's level increased once more. As we can still see, Chrono is our main source of damage. Whoa! He punted that bitch hella far! Like, she can't even one-shot these guys, which when we came in here with Chrono, Chrono was just bopping all over the place, you know? Luca learned Flamethrower. When that, we learned Fire Whirl because of Chrono's Cyclone. Hell yeah, that's what we like to see. Maybe we can test that out real quick just to see what it's like. As you can see, Luca uses our fire and... That's a lot of damage. Phil Swift will be proud. Let's get this guy out of here. Get some extra money, get Luca some EXP. Actually, what level is Luca? She's level 2? That's not bad starting out. Chrono's already level 5, so like, you know. Damn, Luca. Looks like we're gonna have to kill these guys. Yo, Luca, check this shit out. Chrono does like fucking spin. Wow, Chrono. That was, yeah, that was something. Luca's level increased. Usually I change the names just because I'm so familiar with the games. Like when I play Earthbound, I usually name the characters after me and my friends because that's just what I do when I play that game. But when I stream games, I don't like to change the names too much. I feel like that's silly. Can we get... But we cannot get both, but we can equip the pea shooter onto Luca for her to have slightly more damage. Not that useful. You know, but like, what else are you gonna do? We don't need the high tunic, and we don't need that. And I think with that, we actually got enough for the bronze helm, which we can put on Luca. So she has more defense, because, you know, it's always good to have more defense, and we can sell that hide cap for a little bit of extra money. Thanks, please do come again. Alright, and before we continue, why don't we, since now Luca's in the party, why don't we, ooh, I forgot that there's like little names. A vanished princess. Enter the cathedral. We pray for the peace of our world. We are ever so devout. Tee hee hee. That we might reclaim the future for ourselves in your name. Oh, how delicious. I mean, how delightful looking you are. Oh, great Lord and Master, deliver your judgment upon the weak and undeserving. Oh, welcome back, Night Owl. Why not say a prayer for yourselves? What did you find? A hairpin? Hey, this is Guardian's royal crest! New enemy! I believe that the Naga are actually weak to fire. So Luca's flamethrower will come in handy here. Watching this makes me want to finish Dragon Quest VIII. Dragon Quest VIII is the Dragon Quest of Dragon Quest games, apparently. Or if Chrono hit that one, and we'll use another flamethrower on this one. My god, Luca does a lot of damage. Easy battle. Oh my god, 320, wow. Phew, wasn't expecting that. Ugh! Lower your guard, and you allow the enemy in. You've come to save the queen. The fiend's lair lies within, it would seem. Will you accompany me? You're a... Chrono, it's a giant talking frog. You know, I can't stand frogs. I suppose I ought not expect you to trust me, looking as I do. Very well, do as you please, but I must save the queen. Wait. You don't seem like a bad frog. I mean, person. I mean, what should we do, Chrono? Go with the frog! Right, I guess I'll have to get over my aversion to slimy, moist-skinned creatures. So what's your name? We're gonna call him Frog. No, you don't have to scan the enemies for their health. Luca has an accessory that shows their health. Frog will suffice. Alright, nice to meet you, Frog. And you as well. This room must conceal a hidden passage. Let us search every corner. Alrighty, now Frog's joined the party, who is way stronger than Luca. But real quick, why don't we look at those Naga. You can see their elemental weakness, which looks like light and fire. Alright, so yeah, they're definitely weak to fire. The hint to this is the organ that the one nun was standing in front of. I didn't look at Frog's equipment. What does Frog have? Frog has a bronze helm, bronze armor, and a power glove. He also has a bronze sword. Okay, Frog is already decked out. We don't need to worry about Frog. He came here prepared. More new enemies for us to slap down. Oh, damn, that dude attacked fast. Oh, Diablos. Give me my monster on the right. They only have 50 health. They're not that bad. Oh, I made Luca attack the wrong one. Oops. Hell yeah, Frog with the crit for no reason. Nope. Ethereal water that revives a down party member, and a potion. Hold on, the screen's got to scroll over so we can see. That's a really weird issue I kind of have with this game. I've noticed that you outrun the camera, which is so odd. Chrono absolutely eviscerating that man for more than double his health, getting an overkill, because why not? There's no overkill bonuses in this, but that's kind of funny. Luca's level will increase some more. Good. Luca's playing catch-up right now. You gotta fill out every corner of the map. Oh. I hit some sort of trigger. I don't know how much health those things have. 90? I don't think Chrono can one-shot them. Seems like I was right. Oh, well, Frog is going to take care of that lickety-split. And so is Luca. Both of them getting crits back-to-back. That's absolutely insane. Frog is pretty speedy, all things considered. As you can see, he got his turn before Luca and caught up to Chrono without any speed-boosting equipment. We could put the headband on him for that +1 to speed, but I don't think we will. Yeah, what's with that? With the disguise? Hurry up and change. No need to be walking around like humans in here. Now it's almost time for my shift. I hate pretending to be human. Those ones we ate last time weren't so bad. And those two soldiers we just caught look plump and juicy. Yaku's a genius. His plan to imprison the Chancellor and take his role on work like magic. Now the Queen's ours. And the castle's in the uproar. This is rich. Alright, I think I'll pay my respects to the Fiend Lord statue before my shift starts. You can follow this guy. Oh, what the hell? Did you by chance come to save the Queen? That's good. Oh, you came to rescue me? How kind of me. I wish... How good of you. I'm sure Yaku... Please, pass the time in here with us until he has a chance to come and greet you properly. I want to look at these items. 100G. Isa. Think if we try to leave... Don't be in such a hurry to leave. Please, take your time to enjoy yourselves with us. Snakes! There is... Can we... Yeah, let's fire roll these two for fun. Okay, Frog does come with a tech, which is Slurp. It's a healing tech. Frog out here just critting because he feels like it is kind of funny. But anyway, that Diablo, as you noticed, he was not in here. That was trying to show us that there is a little hidden doorway right here. Oh, great Magus. Magus the Great. Your eyes are brighter than the stars. Your flowing hair like waves atop the sea. Even those miserable sunny days abate. When we feel your seething hate, even brightened halls hold no fear, just so long as you are near. Bead belt. Guardian bangle. As much as I like knowing their health and it helps me plan, the Guardian bangle would be nice to put on somebody. I don't know if I want to remove the power glove off Frog to give him the speed belt just so he's more speedy, or off Chrono. I think I'm going to give the speed belt to Luca. I know we could see the enemy health with the scope, but honestly, it's okay. But while we're in here, I guess we'll give her some HP and we'll heal up Chrono too. I don't think we can interact with any. Come join us in singing your funeral dirge. Gahaha. Okay. For a second, I wasn't sure if we could fight these guys. Gonna fire roll these guys. I don't think I needed to do that, but let's just get it. We probably could have just did a regular Slycon. That was a big waste of MP. Oh, a slow. Luca's been slow. That's not good. She's already pretty goddamn slow. Frog out here once again cleaning up an enemy because he can. Look at teasing us. What an asshole. Alright, Frog learned a new tech. I skipped over, but we learned a new dual tech because of that. Which was, okay, we learned Slurp Slash. Snag an enemy with your tongue, then slash it. And X Strike. Which is that's just a classic dual tech from Chrono in this game. It's just classic. Anyway, let me fill out the map a little more. And let's go up the other hall. Obviously, we go in this room first. Potion, maiden suit, and an ether. What's a maiden suit? Ooh la la. Maiden suit. Oh, wow, that's good defense. Obviously, I don't think Chrono or Frog could equip the maiden suit. I believe that's a female-only armor. And why don't we open that up? Oh, Steel Saber, which we bought money, which we already have one. Somewhere within this complex, there's a shrine to the Fiend Lord. I heard there's treasure to be found there as well. Ooh, another hint to that hidden room. You're humans? They've hidden the queen in the back. Please rescue her. And this is sparkling. A strength capsule. You know how much I love my strength capsules. Let's see. Why don't we give the strength capsule to Frog? Let's let Frog deal more damage. Why not? More physical damage. Have the party be a little more even. Oh. We can probably take these guys out with some basic attacks, no problem. He just kicked Chrono in the mouth. Then he kicked Frog. Wow! Frog is so close to one-shotting them. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. Frog's level increased. Oh, maybe he can one-shot. Well, I doubt he'd be doing exactly. Intruder! And stop, damn. Oh, snap! Incoming enemies from the rear. We can... I don't know why, but I feel like I want to hit these guys as quick as possible. Take them out. Damn, ow! gotta be a little quick with our menus. These Diablos get turns very quickly. Oh, we obtained an Ethereal water. Aw, oh, man. Now I wish Chrono had MP. We gotta basic attack our way through. Actually, Lucas Flamethrower might be able to get all 3 of them. Yeah, she can get those 2 pretty easily. Yep, they're both gone. Fucking hit that Viper. Yeah, good shit. A Cyclone would have been really good there, but I like using it a little too much. But here we have a save point, which means I think a shelter would be very nice right about now. How much ether? Restores 10 MP. We got 4 of them. You know what? I think I'll just use an ether on Chrono. Potion on Chrono and a potion on Frog. Instead of using one of our shelters right off rip. You know what I'm saying? I like their little icons. They're cute. I always get really confused at this part. Like, I know if we go down those stairs, we slide. Oh, there was a free shelter there. Yeah, they want you to use it there. Oh, crap. Maybe it was these stairs. Oh, is this 2 new... Oh, 2 new enemies. Mad Bat. Oh, I missed. But Luca crit it. And she one-shot it. I don't think they have a lot of health. I know that those bulky soldier guys down there have a ton of defense, though. At least physically. Yeah, Chrono only hitting for 26 is crazy. After we've seen the damage that man can do. We're just gonna go crazy with the basic attacks, because I think we can hit them all here. Yeah, easy battle. No need to Cyclone. Except to maybe save, like, a little bit of time. Why not hit that switch? Oh, well, this looks kind of crazy. I meant to hit the Mad Bat. Thankfully, they don't have that much health. Ugh, Mad Bats are annoying. Yeah, we're taking out this guy now. Mad Bats, their evasion. Can we see their evasion in the bestiary? Because I'm pretty sure it's like your accuracy to their evasion is your chance to hit or something like that. We cannot see their evasion. It's rough. That's rough on me. Potion? Panacea? No entry within. Okay. I see you up there. There's a lot of bats in this room. I think that hit all 4 of them. I missed one. I saw one miss there. Chrono's level increased. Let's keep going, man. It's beautiful when you see things like that. Oh, there's a blue underling here. Stop that, you idiot. I said 1,000,000 times, that one's just a decoy. Huh? Think you passed me, huh? You must really think you're smart. We didn't really sneak past you, but you're about to get jumped. Because Chrono and Frog get their gauges immediately. Like, damn, get out of here. Ooh, that's a lot of enemies. I think we got all 3 of them there. I didn't think they would die, but... Get rid of those Diablos. Ooh. Damn. They all crit? Really? We'll do it again. Chrono will cyclone those 3 again. Taking them all out. God! And then he turns away from them. It looks so cool. He's so badass, dude. Frog's level increased. Hell yeah. Iron Sword. That's for Frog. Hell yeah. Getting stronger by the second. Play the organ. You can't forget to play the organ, bro. This is one of those things that tripped me up for a while. And you can see you can see it appear on the map on the bottom screen there. Which, I don't think there's a map in the original Super Nintendo version. I prefer the script of this one more than the Super Nintendo version because I can actually understand what Frog is saying, which is funny. Oh, we got a lot of enemies to go through, I think. Chrono, attack those guys. This is Luca. Can she flamethrower both of them or just... Yeah, she can only do one of them. We'll have Luca flamethrower the one just to take it out immediately. And Chrono and Frog team up on the underlings. I just realized Luca's kind of getting low on health. Everyone team up on the Naga now. Get it out of here. Then we'll get the underling. You still want to remaster this? I think everybody wants to remaster Chrono Trigger. It's a good game. I'd want it to be like 3D and not 2D HD, but if it gets 2D HD, it won't bother me. 2D HD isn't bad. We can easily take out one of these underlings with Frog and Chrono. They only have like 50 health, it seems. Ow. This is definitely one of those games to add to your bucket list. Absolutely. Chrono just taking the one guy out. No problem. No fear. The thing that annoys me about this room is, there we go. There we go. I did get tired of 2D HD, but if it looks like Dragon Quest, the Dragon Quest HD remake, then I'm not going to be too upset, because that one actually looks good. I don't like how Octopath Traveler does it, or how indie games do it. I do get tired of it very easily. Brace yourself, Queen Lee. It's time you bid farewell to this world. How about you fucking not? You! How did you get in here? Frog! Flee, your majesty. We shall dispatch this fiend. Be careful. Wahaha! There's no use in fighting. None of you will leave this place alive. Intolerable Frog. Let us see you hop your way out of this. Enough of this Chancellor charade. Would you want voice acting in the remaster? No. I don't think we need it. Just like in Pokemon, I don't think we need voice acting. With Frog and Chrono, we shall X-Slash so we can finally see how much damage that does. Woo! Gwah! We just gotta be mindful of our health. Luca's basically gonna be support this whole time. I forget how you don't trigger the counterattacks. Maybe we have to wait till he stops moving. I can't remember. Just having Chrono and Frog spam X/slash is how you do this fight. Wah! Bong, bong, bong. Oh, okay. Needle attack. He actually is doing a regular attack. Ooh, that was big damage on Frog. And then Chrono and Frog could once again X/slash. Luca's gonna need to heal herself. And more X/slashes to victory. Wow. And 50 EXP, 60 Gi. Gi. Instead of Gil. I almost said Gil. Thank you, Frog. I knew you'd come to rescue me. His Majesty awaits you most anxiously. You should return to the castle. I thank you, Chrono and Luca, for all your aid. And I as well. Please accompany us to the castle. You will be most welcome guests. Well, first let's open this. Mid-ether. And the actual Chancellor. Phew, my thanks. The monster stuck me in there like a sack of coin. Oh, your Majesty, I am undamaged as you see. The Square Enix makes any more games like this. Toyotaro to take up the mantle to make the character since Toriyama is gone, right? That's up to them if they want to make him do the art. They might not. You cannot know how worried You cannot know how I worried, Lean. Yakra, that vile beast impersonating me and kidnapping the queen. We must institute a stricter criminal justice system in this kingdom to ensure such fiends never threaten the royal family's safety again. I am disgraced. I failed to protect my queen. Frog! I am forever in your debt. Who knows what would have happened to me had you not even come a little later. Oh, jeez. By the way, what became of the girl who was mistaken for me? Oh yeah, I forgot all about Princess Nadia. Chrono, where did the princess disappear? She may be there now. You have my deepest gratitude, Lord Chrono, but I wonder, who then was the girl we found in the canyon? Yakra, that vile okay. He says the same thing. I get the feeling that Square Enix would try to save money by using AI to upscale the art in some way, shape, or form for this game. She's in different clothes than when she disappeared! Huh? What happened? Princess Nadia! Chrono! It was so awful, I was so afraid. I couldn't see or feel anything, but I knew I was someplace cold. I wonder if that's what it's like to die. Your Highness, You came to help me too. Wait. Your Highness? Uh-oh. I guess you guys figured me out, huh? Sorry, Chrono, I didn't mean to trick you. My name is really Nadia. My father is King Guardia the 33rd. I just wanted to go to the fair and have fun like everyone else, but if you'd known who I really was, you wouldn't have showed me around the fair, would you, Chrono? Yes, I would have. Oh, Chrono, that's why I like you! The real queen's safe, right? Let's go home, Chrono. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Again, this song always sounds like Luigi's Engine Room to me. Why don't we talk to the queen now? You must be the real Queen Lee! She's running in place. My, we truly could be twins. You get along well with the king now. You hear? Or I'll get angry. Actually, I wouldn't be able to do that, would I? What? Never mind. I just wish you all the best. Ah, good, you are safe. Even to look again now, you are the ghostly image of Lean. Your manner, on the other hand. I'll never else mind that. You've done me a great service. If there is aught I might do, simply speak it and it will be done. See, this king is way better than the king in the future. Hi, Frog. It was my presence here that endangered the queen. I can remain at this castle no more! Eek! Oh, indeed, your resemblance to the queen is uncanny. Chrono, you have the makings of a great swordsman. Maybe frogs aren't so bad after all. Good. Once more, we gotta travel through Guardia Forest to get back home. Ah, the burbs. But we're most strong enough to take them out with just basic attacks. They're not even a threat. When they dive bomb like that, it reminds me of Birdemic. But they dive bomb with plane noises in that movie and explode somehow. I don't even know how that's possible. I already miss having 2 good strength characters. But now, all that's left to do is to try and return to where we came from. I don't think we need to fight these guys again. Like, what would be the point in that? Fiendillo? That's new. I think. I actually don't know. Oh, yeah, that's new. That thing survived. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, he hurts. He counterattacks. He counters. He's a bitch, chef. Luca crit. That is a new enemy. Wow. Oh, the green imp teasing us. Die. Die, you little bastard. Found an ether. Found a potion. Lucas level increased. Fiendillo. That was definitely new, wasn't it? Yeah, that was new. 99 health. Wow. It doesn't even... Oh, Middle Ages Truce Canyon. Was he? Yeah, I don't think he was here last time. Was the one down here also a Fiendillo? No, it was... Nope, it wasn't. Interesting. Interesting. So, how do we get home? Well, Your Highness, Please call me Meryl! Well, Marl, observe! The future is now, thanks to science! Every time this part happens, I think of that line from the Pokemon anime. Luca, you're amazing! Hehehe. Sorry, I should be more humble in front of... Enough already, I'm a princess, but what's that mean? I can't do anything special. But you're incredible. I'd trade my name for your genius in a heartbeat. Well, if you say so. Anyway, I call these distortions gates. They're basically portals to the same location in a different time. But gates are unstable. That's why they appear and disappear all the time. So I used the principle behind my telepod device to create this gate key. It's what locking the gate in place. Why did this gate suddenly appear in the first place? Either the telepod had something to do with it or something else made it. This is starting to sound complicated. Why don't we head back to our own time for now? Alright, coming Chrono? Well, what the hell else is Chrono gonna do? We're home! Phew, we made it! Come on, Chrono, why don't you come back with me to the castle? It would give me a chance to thank you properly for everything. I'm really sorry for putting you through all this, Marl. What are you talking about? It was the most fun I've had in months, and I made new friends, too. Chrono, be a gentleman and take her home. I still need to do a little more snooping into why that gate appeared. See you again soon, Luca! Well, Chrono, are you ready to escort me home? Absolutely. Let's go. Bum, 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 bum. I like how she said it was the most fun she had in ages, but she literally talked about how it felt like she was dying. I'm gonna rest to get my health back up. After all, we gotta go through Guardia Forest again. And you know what? I know this is a bit of a shorter stream, but I think this is a good place to end things off for tonight. Ugh. Plus, I still don't know if I want to spruce these up into smaller bits for the VOD channel or what. I'll think more about that tomorrow. But yeah, we are a little under 2 hours, and I want to do something. I wanna mess around with something. But yeah, that's it for Chrono Trigger for tonight. I had a lot of fun, and I can't wait to stream this again. Probably tomorrow, honestly. Take care and have yourselves a good night. Later, folks.